Hi there friends, Kawa here again with part 2 of Light/Dark Season for this week. It's a little bit underwhelming. We only got 3 fights since the last time we showed up, because, you see here, this is the last one that we did for the previous video, and we only got 3 here. They were pretty underwhelming fights. I'm just gonna go start it up so you guys can see what I mean. This first one was underwhelming in my opinion because already you can see this air does not have a sacred seal. So yeah, there's 2 airs here. Relatively baseline Aversa. Nino here is a little interesting. She doesn't have close counter advantage. Instead, she's here with Fury Desperation and a Draconic Aura. And we got Nini in here with just some general support skills. Like, nothing super special. This is a level 5 Panic Manner. I didn't notice that previously. And this is a prime reason why you do not bring buffs with you on your defense team. Alright, I'm just going to start this up right now. So they spent some time setting up here. Nothing too special.
May the dead move you. I'd like to help.
So I'm just going to point out this thing real quick. Nino is a Blade Mage user, meaning that she gets stronger for every buff on her because of her weapon. She does damage equal to the total bonuses on herself. As you can see, she has no buffs on herself. Because of, she's getting hit by everything. She's getting hit by all my chills, which is 3 of them. There's chill attack, chill defense, chill speed, and her resistance is getting hit by Chaos Name. So all her stats have been negative. And it's also discounting the fact that she didn't get hit by Monster's Bow yet. And I'm just going to point out, in these next few videos, Elliewood here is going to be the star of the fights, because Elliewood here is going to Galeforce into everything.
That could have felt better.
Galeforce, now he goes out to air, kills 2 thanks to Galeforce, which is the prerequisite we're looking for. Louise comes down, fails to kill Nino because Nino's just really fast. But she does her job, she survives, and she panics her. So further shrinking Nino's stats, she's still really fast at 37. Even after a panic and a chill, that's really high. Yoon just doing Yoon stuff, coming down and murdering the blue dragon. And kind of Azura doing Azura things. Like, she just really likes to come down and kill people by herself. And if she can't pick up a kill, she'll dance and make someone else do it for her. So as you can see, this resulted in 4 of their units dying because they put themselves in range of Elliewood's Galeforce. Though it wouldn't have been any better with Elliewood just rallying and coming after Nino, because Nino didn't have close counter advantage, so Elliewood would have just picked her off anyways and Galeforced anyways. Alright, and this is the second one. So this one is the interesting one that I found, because this is a Galeforce team from my opponent. As you see, this is the new dual Ephraim. He's paired up with Valoria, that's why his cooldowns are lower. There's Azura here, Air, and Elliewood here, who has the Blazing Durando that I wish my Elliewood had. He'll have it on Monday though, so the next time you guys see this team, meaning the next season that it shows up, it's going to be at full power. My Elliewood will be plus 10, so he'll have these stats because, he's going to be plus 10. Instead of being light blast, he's going to be dark blast. But so instead of having this ridiculously high res, he's going to have higher speed. So yeah, you just take this Eliwood down, and that's what my Eliwood's going to look like, more or less. Alright, and let's start this. So, usual stuff to start off. Setting up his team, make sure he gets in. Testing the trap, which is the right way to do it. You test it by getting smited in, and then retreating, depending on, you know, if that trap is beneficial to you or not. And he also waits on his bolt tower before he goes in, which is the right move. Uses his dual skill, which more or less gives Ephraim 3 movement. If Aloria was next to him, she'll have 3 movement too. I also considered, I was debating it, if I wanted to give Azura there Hackle Lantern to prevent something like this, because Ephraim Galeforce off her. But I feel like it wouldn't have made a difference, because he would have instead could have went after Yoon, and the results more or less would have been the same. So here, you see that he eliminates 3. He eliminates 3 of my units. He could not kill the 4th because there's nowhere for Valoria to get to. And as you clearly know, I won this battle. So you must be questioning slightly how this happens. Proceed to watch my Ephraim kill his team. Does my Ephraim wins the speed check thanks to Twin Yoons buffing him? He's just gonna run around picking off people. So as you see, my Ephraim has 43 speed, and when he goes into combat, he gains another 7, pushing him into 50 speed range. There's not too many things that can rival him on speed. And then with the lunge, he's able to go deeper and deeper into enemy territory. And Yoon just picks off Ephraim, seeing that she has color advantage over him. Eliwood catches the dance, and he's going to go clean up the air in the back, instead of killing the Azura that's in front of him. So even if my opponent decided to struggle with this, you know, Azura, he definitely could kill Eliwood. I'm pretty confident he is not going to be successful in killing Raisin. He can't even get away from Raisin because Raisin will transform and double him. Assuming he can get rid of these two, there's no way he's getting rid of this Yoon. This Yoon has 43 resistance. She has more res than Azura has attack. So there was no way, even if they wanted to struggle, for him to clean up this match. Let me just finish this up, and they surrender. So that one was the most interesting one in my opinion, because my opponent tried to Galeforce my map. They succeeded in Galeforcing me, but then I felt like there was a slight mess up so that Valoria was not able to get in and finish up. Because they did not finish up, my Eliwood in turn cleared up his team. My Eliwood killed 3 units thanks to his regular attack, Galeforce, and then a dance. So he killed 3 by himself, and then, you know, 1 got killed by you, leaving him with 1 unit against my 3. And this final one here is, as you can see, is not a matchup I'm going to take for a rematch, because this is a +10 Bridal Cordelia with Fire Sweep, Sturdy Impact, and Panic Smoke. The fact that this thing has Panic Smoke and Sturdy Impact is just ringing a lot of alarm bells of something that I should not challenge. And then you'll further see the reason why I should not be challenging this once we get in here. So this is a +10 air. This is a +10 air. This is a +10, +2 Conrad. This is a +10 leaf. This is a plus 10 Azura. So that already tells me, yeah, I probably shouldn't challenge this guy. But this was technically my fault. This is me after I pushed a little too far. I think I was at tier 25 when this happened. So I waddled into the adult pool over here. So you can see that these heirs each have 2 tactics covering all the stats, which is pretty good. Oh, I didn't even notice. This one has a Rupture Sky too. This one has it too? No. This one has Rupture Sky and a Cloud Mayogi. And Fury 4. So this heir is really built. Leaf here is nothing too special. He has close counter advantage. The most special thing you can see is that he is plus 10 and he has 5 flowers. Azura here is also plus 10, but she looks more like she's an arena build, at least in my opinion, because she's holding Aether and B dual flying. Because in my opinion, she doesn't need any of this in AR. She really just needs the prayer wheel and Grey Waves. I have nothing to say to this thing. This is a bonus unit, and he's already plus 2. It's like, wow, you have a lot of feathers to spare, I guess. Though they do have 2 ploys on them, which is something I wanted to do, but I didn't have Sacred Stone, Sacred Stones, yeah, to forge the Speed ploy. And I didn't really have an attack ploy to give out, so I just gave him Panic ploy. It works for me because I don't have excess resources like this person. Alright, so let's just watch this. It's underwhelming in my opinion because I got smushed by a maxed out team using a kind of non-meta build map, because most people who do use Yoon, they do her in a flyer ball. I wanted to be a little different, so it's a semi-flyer ball. And this is also technically my own fault because Yoon is the one who's holding Hardy Bearing on my team, and the Hardy Bearing is supposed to be on Ellie Wood, so him just sniping Yoon already sets him up for advantage. I should definitely put Hardy. Well, Ellie Wood is supposed to hold the Hardy Bearing. That's when he gets Blazing Durando, and I'm considering putting Mayogi on my team so that I can prevent any of this from happening. Again, nothing special here. You know, he just vantages and kills my whole team. Oh, also, I forgot to mention, Lin is now on the team over Louise, because Lin has higher stats than Louise. So Louise is going to be benched for now while I continue working on her merges. Lin will hold her spot because, you know, Lin just naturally has higher stats, so it's, you know, obviously a better idea to hold the person with the higher stats on the team than have the person with the lower stats. And they more or less serve the same purpose. So, my Lin does have an option to hold Fire Sweep, a Fire Sweep bow. That would have troubled him a little bit, making it a little harder for him to vantage, but I wanted to use her Mola gear because she would definitely win the speed check. But yeah, this is like the first time I got vantaged like this, so that's not the first time, but the first time I got vantaged by a plus 10 leaf. So we'll take it with a grain of salt, and we'll decide what to do next time we run into it. So as I said, it was very underwhelming. We only got 3 fights, and nothing super special happened. Outside of we saw one really budget team over here, one really built team up here, and then the most interesting one was the Galeforce battle. Alright guys, if there is more interesting stuff that comes up tomorrow, as usual, I will record it for you guys, though it will have no commentary. But yeah, till the next video, see you guys later.